What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the podcast. This is Rebirth Radio, your one-stop shop for everything Astro Creation related. And today we got some really good information and topics to talk about today. So make sure you guys grab some food and grab a drink and, sit down somewhere for lunch or breakfast, It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
Or in your little cubicle and grab a blood pressure med if you've been playing the PTR.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's, like you said, we're gonna talk about. Actually, I forget. Did you say we're talking about some banger shit? You always say that, but I wasn't paying attention. Are we talking about banger shit this episode?
Yes, we are.
We're talking about banger shit. Okay.
We're talking about banger shit.
Yes. But yeah, it's the final week before the Harbinger update, before Summoner, before Falco and I live stream.
Exactly.
All of the links in the description. We're gonna be on Twitch and YouTube.
Yes.
Live streaming just gameplay. It's gonna be a good time.
December 11th.
Before we get into the episode, we got anything to say before we start?
Shout out to all of our members. Thank you, Degenerate. Thank you, SoDef9367 for being a member. We really appreciate you guys, and we hope you guys are enjoying the benefits of becoming a member. For all you guys who may not know what the benefits of becoming a member are, if you get the Tier 2 membership, you get access to all the Rebirth Radios a day early. So instead of Tuesdays, you get Monday. And then if you get the regular membership, then you also get access to polls and priority on getting your messages read and stuff like that, and read on the podcast. So make sure, if you guys want to show some love and show some support, become a member. It really helps us a lot. That's, I had to make sure I said that. But we have a lot to talk about. There's been a lot going on, recently in Astro Creation. A lot of interviews, a lot of PTR stuff, a lot of changes. So yeah, we about to get into this. So what's the first topic, Yommi? What is it?
All right, so up first, we got the topic of PTR testing. This is something we've been doing a lot, and I feel like I don't want to be a doomer, okay? Let me just put that up front. I don't want to be a doomer because I think this game, this early access game, is really doing quite well right now. Like, I enjoy it when I'm playing it. I think it feels like a much more than $42 worth of value when I'm playing it. So anyone who's coming in through Steam, I think they're going to be over the moon if they can get by some of the stuff we want to talk about.
Definitely. I feel like they
PTR's rough.
It's extremely. I mean, a lot of people may not agree. I feel like they did a lot to make it like they put the kid gloves on. But the stuff that I feel like really matters and that separates the game from being just a grind fest have not been handled well. And this is coming from like us testing the game like today, which is Sunday when we're filming this. So
yeah, we tested for like 5 hours today. We tested the full Anvil starting experience.
Yeah.
We tested the Samia's Hope, both routes. Actually, we didn't do both routes in the Anvils. We only turned right.
Yeah.
Actually, I turned left. I did both, and then Falco joined me, and we did right together. Yeah. And then we did back in the Riverlands on another character. We did the Samia's Hope route, and then we did the Lionhold route.
Exactly. It was pretty rough. I mean, then at least it's funny, the Anvils felt like more polished for the entrance to it, but it felt like it had less quests, or the quests were, maybe we just did another quest because like they have a really hard time, or at least they're not the best at currently putting like iconography. I guess is that a word? I'm not sure.
Iconography is a word. Yeah.
Okay,
I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, they don't have really good placement of icons, and we saw that a lot in Samia's Hope. Going to Samia's Hope route for the starting, there was no icons for anything.
I don't think that's intentional though, because there are icons in every other starting zone, and even people in chat were saying, "Yo, what the hell's going on with Samia's Hope? Exactly. I don't know where to go. This is confusing as hell." Exactly. And then everyone else was like, "Yeah, I agree. That's confusing as hell."
But then you go on through like the starting quests, and actually the starting quest going through like the Lionhold area was still kind of weird. It didn't feel like it was. I didn't even know I was going through the starting quest, honestly. Like, you get your horse really early, which is good, but like we picked up a bunch of quests, we did some, and they completed it when they shouldn't have, or it felt like they shouldn't have.
Or there's that that very common bug for Intrepid where they give you a list of things to complete for your quest.
Right.
Like what was it? Get the rump scratcher.
Yeah. There was a bunch of goblin utensils, basically.
Yeah, there was a bunch of like unique goblin items you had to get from, like, there was a bunch of camps, and you had to go there, kill the unique mobs in that area, and
exactly,
and get a bunch of items for this quest. but it was a list of like nine or 10 items,
Right.
and you only had to get 3 to complete the quest, and it said
Right.
collect them all.
Right.
And this is in the same vein as they had an issue with Sweat of Your Brow a while back.
Right,
where
which it
say,
seems like it's not even there anymore. Sweat of Your Brow doesn't even exist.
Right. We couldn't find it. I thought I was tripping the other day, but I was like, fuck it, I'll just go to the node vendor and get level 25 and a best in slot mount and everything, because I couldn't find Sweat of Your Brow. But we actually did an authentic playthrough today, and we still couldn't find it, but we got our mounts.
Exactly. We got our mounts and we got new weapons. Or not weapons.
And we got our tools.
Yeah. I mean, we had crew tools already, but they gave us novice tools that were green this time, which that was not a thing before, which is cool.
No,
but that quest chain just doesn't make sense. Like
it makes zero sense.
It doesn't. Maybe we didn't read it. Maybe it's because we didn't read it. But most people are gonna be worse than us. They're not gonna read that shit.
Right. We're coming. It makes no sense. We have like 1,000 hours in this alpha. Okay.
Yeah.
We're talking about the people coming in from Steam who just finished Fortnite, who just got off a game of Fortnite, and they're coming in here. And they're about to post a public review. So that's the people we're talking about here.
Right.
They make no sense. In the anvils, at least it kind of followed a path. It still made no sense, but it followed a path. You eventually ended up getting your tools if you just did the quest from inside the mountain to but in the Riverlands, when you go right towards Lionhold to get your tools, what was the quest that even gave us the tools? You remember?
I have no clue which quest it was, but I remember we got our horse at that first dude. You go down, you talk to a dude inside the Lionhold, he gives you your horse, then you get sent to the dude that tells you to like attune to the Ember Spring, which you attune there.
That's the root warden, right?
Exactly. And then you go out of the gate of Lionhold, you go to like it's like a fork in the road, and there's a bunch of other quests in that area, but I'm not sure exactly which one it was, but I
remember. Wasn't it the Ironheart sap?
It might have been that one.
When we were tending to those roots, and we were like, oh hell yeah, 6k XP for this. This is the easy quest.
Yeah.
And then we went to go turn it back in, and we're like, gave us the tools?
No, that wasn't the quest. That wasn't the quest. It was the one that we had completed way before that, because that 6k one was the one that required all of the goblin things. That's why we did it, because it gave 6k XP.
But we did another 6k one after that with the sap, and we had to go and treat the roots around. But I think you're right.
I remember that gave us 3k, didn't it?
I thought it was 6, but I mean 3, 6.
It was definitely more than 1k.
Regardless,
it was definitely more than 1k, but it made us go up basically to the bridge of Lionhold, and then you got the green tools, the novice tools, which are much better. And I guess you don't have to craft novice tools anymore if you figure out the proper quest line to do.
They're pretty good, like especially because I know it was very unpopular to craft a fishing rod. Everyone kind of fished with their novice rod and kind of just suffered through it. Now, if you manage to find that quest, dude, it's 165 durability on a green fishing rod. That's crafted quality. Like you don't like, everything is so easy, man.
That's extremely easy.
We're not talking about the difficulty when we kind of. Oh, sorry,
most people aren't going. We had also some other quests that aren't on the beaten path that we did that got us to like level 6. Yeah. Like most people are probably gonna peak at like level 3 or 4, and then they're gonna go out and they're not gonna know the quest that we did, which we may talk about in another video or a short or something like that. I'm not gonna talk about it here, but the people who play this probably already know what quest that is. Comment down below if you think you know what quest that is.
Everyone knows.
You from 4 to 6. I would love to know what you guys think.
Because it's a big break point. I feel like this is important. If you get lost and confused and you stop at, I don't know, level 4, level 3. Yeah. Where do you go from there, man? At least if you get to level 6 through this quest we're talking about, you have immediate access to Church of the 7 Stars.
Right. You're gonna be going to Core Lock at 4. You're gonna be going to Core Lock.
You're gonna be at Core Lock. There's like what, 4 or 5 mobs at Core Lock, and you're gonna have 300 people there with you. Yeah. So the odds are not in your favor, my good friend.
Exactly.
So it's pretty important.
Questing is the first time user experience for questing is not good. If I said that nicely, I wanted to say another word, but I don't want to offend anyone because
I don't care.
It seems like we offend people a lot. Actually, I'm gonna say it. The first time user experience for questing is dog shit.
It's dog shit.
Dog shit.
Oh man, I gotta hold my tongue. I don't like that.
It's bad.
I don't like that.
It's bad.
It's bad, and it shouldn't be that bad because this is the one thing that has to be nailed for the Steam launch. The first 2 hours of gameplay should be good. There's no
Yeah.
reason why coming out of the Divine Alien Gate and going to Samia's Hope that none of the icons work, that everyone
Yeah.
is confused and no one
Yeah.
knows how to progress through the starting zone.
And we
Like
got
you want
4
people
days.
leaving that
We got 4 days.
Well,
It's
I mean,
still-
when this goes up, they're gonna have 2 days.
2 days. 2 days.
Right? It goes
And
on
I'm not,
Tuesday, yeah.
and I'm not, and it's not to what's the word? Because I get it. We're talking pretty harsh about the questing and stuff. There's a lot of good stuff they've come with this patches, and
Yeah, we're gonna talk
the
about
devs,
it.
And the devs are working their ass off. We get it. Even they're putting out patches on the weekends and shit like that. So we get it. They're working their best, but it feels like every time we have one of these, I guess what they call them sprints. They start the sprint after everyone's ran. Like everyone already started running, they're behind. Like it just feels that way, and we don't know because obviously certain things aren't communicated to us. That's just the way it is. Like we don't get certain things that we would think.
Yeah, we're
as consumers.
at least for the time being, we're kept in the dark.
Yeah.
And so if you're watching this from Intrepid, you have to just take that contextually that we're
Yeah.
kept in the dark.
Yeah.
That's
just the way it
really-
is. I mean,
that's the way it is. There's nothing wrong with that.
So if we may talk some things we may say from a point of ignorance, but it's an ignorance in the sense of not knowing what the fuck's going on and why certain things have certainly changed.
It's not an intentional ignorance. I think that's all that matters here.
Exactly. It's not intentional, but I mean, it's from a place of the information we have currently.
Which is the same information you guys have currently.
Exactly.
Right.
And first time user experience seems to be that one thing that you guys really wanted to hit home on. And questing, even if you guys don't think so, which I'm assuming you guys do think so, is a part of that. And the questing is bad currently. It's horrible.
I just don't see why all these, like there was a quest coming out of the ruins where you had to get those tree roots, right? And it was the best quest in the whole area. It gave like 2.8k XP.
Yeah,
it was
like
right
3.
before you left Lionhold, right? Like 3k XP. It was on the left side of the gate when you're leaving Lionhold. And those tree roots, why is every quest item in this game
you pick it up and then you have to wait for someone else to. It's like, guys, can we stop this parcel picking shit up that just fucking it disappears and comes back like 40 seconds later? You know how annoying that's gonna be for new people? Like, we're annoyed and we freaking understand that that's just the way you motherfuckers roll right now. But most people aren't gonna be as forgiving. They're gonna be like, wow,
they're gonna return.
I can't find these.
Thank God.
Right.
Thank God I got stuck on this quest before my 2-hour return window's up. That's what they're gonna say.
All right. They're gonna be like, where are all the freaking driftwood, the little freaking what's called heartwood tree stumps or freaking logs that we're supposed to pick up? Oh, sorry, 7 other people were picking it up, and you just keep missing it because
it's like, remember when we were getting the hawk boat and we had to get
Exactly.
that guild was like, get in line, buddy.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, that's how it's gonna be for quests. Like even something so basic like the safe, fast, and secure quest, where you got to pick up the caravan parcels on the side of the road.
Yeah.
Falco and I got that, and it's like, well, shit. Now we both can't complete it, so only one of us is gonna get it completed on the way there.
Exactly.
Which is stupid. This is a social game. You're running with friends. It's like, don't make it awkward. Don't make it weird so like only one of us can complete it. Put multiple parcels on the road, or make them so the parcels are tied to your account so everyone can loot it at once. Not on some New World shit, not where everyone gets a loot bag.
It has a respawn time. Like, if they really don't want to reinvent the wheel, just make that shit spawn a lot quicker. Obviously, we just don't. We don't.
It's
know
a starter
the reason.
quest, bro.
This
isn't supposed to be a point of contention yet. It's
like
a starter quest.
There's no point of contention when you can't even when you are opt out of PvP until level 10.
Right? What's the point of pissing me off if I can't attack you?
Or I shouldn't attack you because everyone's freaking level 10, or not level 10. So that should have been fixed a long time ago, in my opinion. Because I feel like we've complained about how everyone knows who's watching this about certain quests. If it's an item that everyone can see, only one person can get it. Until it really re-pops up. And that happens a lot, even for some quests where you think it's not supposed to happen. Like, maybe you'll talk to an NPC at the same time as your homie, and then it'll start their part of the quest, but then it'll start part of your quest, but it won't complete it.
It'll take your items too.
Exactly. So I'm like,
oh, we should have tested that. We didn't test completing at the same time. I bet that's still in there. If they didn't fix the one where you got to do the whole checklist, I doubt they fixed that.
Right. I mean, I feel like obviously they must. I pray that they have something in store for questing, because right now, the way it is, I feel like anyone who doesn't give a fuck about this game and is just buying it just because they got $40 just to throw away, they're gonna be like, wow, this is early access.
This is very early access.
I don't
It feels
care
like a misnomer.
I don't care how much they say in their fine print or in their like verbiage on their
Hmm.
Discord, or not Discord, on their Steam, that this is an alpha. People spent money and they don't care. That's just the way it is. They're a consumer. They don't care, and they definitely
This
don't
man
care even
Falco
more.
gets it.
They don't care even more.
Right.
Like I'm just saying. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. It could get bad. I hope it doesn't. And I get it. This is gonna come off as doomer, come off as not positive. Not.
Comes from a place of love.
It comes from
Okay?
a place of love, and it comes from a place of help. I would hope we're helping. I mean, we're letting you guys know exactly what's wrong
Dude, you
and where
guys.
people where their bad comments will come from on Steam, because everything else is good. You get drops, you get freaking XP
Oh yeah.
quickly.
The drops are pretty
Those are
good.
good. People are gonna be like, oh, you're getting drops. They might not be good, but when they come
You get your
to
tools.
you get your
mount.
tools, you get your mount,
Everything's.
yeah. But when they get to quests and they figure out that, dang, the only thing I can do really the level is kill shit, and quests are like
It's
infinitely broken, then they're gonna be like, wow, this game is not early access at all.
it's gonna be
It's not
like,
early access at
man,
all.
I don't know. A lot of you guys watching us, you guys probably play RuneScape because we talk about it so much.
Right.
Like on say like a seasonal event happens on RuneScape, what were they called, leagues?
Yeah,
And
leagues.
like all the training spots were taken, so you had random people just training on anything like seagulls and shit at Port Sarum. I feel like that's what Steam launch is gonna be like. All the quests are bugged, the server workers are overloaded and crashing.
Yep.
So the people that are in the game, the only way they can get XP is either by like chopping trees or just killing those 3 Grems that spawn off in the bushes over there.
Right.
I feel like it might be pretty weird for the first week.
I feel
of
like
early access.
the community would feel a lot better if we actually knew how close we were. Like, and like, obviously, I have to give us a date. Be like, oh, March is when we're gonna get a quest revamp. But like, if they just knew that, questing is not in the place they want it. Obviously people know that. New people don't. That are gonna buy this game for $40. They don't know how shitty the quests are right now. But
Right.
I feel like that should be something that's somehow they should communicate that's going to be fixed sooner than later, because that's a point of contingency. People already are saying that the game is super grindy. Like, for us, we don't give a fuck, because I like killing mobs. I like freaking slapping shit until my fucking brain goes numb. But like, most people want to have a story they want to kind of engross themselves in. They can't engross themselves into this yet, even in early access.
Well, it's kind of expected in an MMO that you can just. I don't necessarily want this to be the case for Ashes, but it's kind of expected, right? That you can skip the early game through questing, and you don't have to socialize until at least the mid game. You know?
Right.
And maybe that's not something Ashes wants, but with the direction
you can even do that on RuneScape.
bro.
You could do that on RuneScape. Like, you can kind of go through Monkey Madness, freaking Vampire Slayer, Waterfall Quest. There's a whole quest chain that you can do basically to get you to like level 70.
And in New World, it'll take you all the way to max level if you let it.
Right.
You don't ever train on mobs in New World.
Right.
I'm not saying New World's a model citizen or anything like that.
Right.
But I will say today was the first time ever when I was playing Ashes that I told Falco here, hey, New World did this better.
Definitely.
The questing, New World did this better.
Definitely. They definitely found. They took them a few years to get their questing done.
Right.
Like,
and this is early access, so it's not apples to apples.
Yeah.
But
It took, because initially it wasn't. We were doing freaking town board quests, and
True.
But I mean,
okay,
like,
true.
even in
right.
this game, town board quests aren't really helpful at all either. Maybe they should
have
buffed
bad,
them.
Though.
They're all right. They're all right.
They're
all right. I mean, I feel like up to level 6, they're all right.
Yeah,
like
okay. I'd agree with that. Up to 6 to 7, it feels like a big jump in XP.
Yeah.
They stop being so productive.
Yeah. And then after that, but I'm like, I don't know. I feel like they set the bar. Level 10 is the level basically where you start to actually interface yourself with most of like the stuff that's PvP oriented, and I feel like their questing doesn't take you there, and people are
not even close.
That it doesn't take you there, and
which is fine.
And it is fine. I mean, it's kind of fine. I just feel like that's going to be the point of contingency that people, maybe that's what they already know. Maybe Intrepid and company, they already know that that's their shortcoming, and that's probably where a lot of their like bad reviews are going to be on Steam. And they're like, hey, at least that's the bad thing. Maybe they'll only knock down a star or something like that. Maybe they'll give us 3 instead of it being like, because they don't have enough time. It seems like they have enough time right now to get everything in the user experience like right. You feel me?
I guess they did a lot of I'm trying not to overshadow all the good work they did.
They did a
lot of good work in the user experience. It felt like every 10 minutes, go play the PTR. I think it'll still be up when this goes live. Right. Every 10 minutes, you're gonna be like, oh, that's different. Oh, that's different. And they're all quality of life improvements, right?
Definitely.
Like they've done some really good work in the early game. Definitely. So I'm really not trying to shit on that.
But like the thing is, obviously we could tell them where their good stuff is, but that's not going to help improve the game, and that's
not going to help them, man.
Like I said, if we don't complain about it, that means it's in a decent shape. Like I would say, we were talking about, because PTR, since we're bringing that up, the good stuff. They kind of put a band-aid fix on, in my opinion, on it's an opinion, so you might not agree, but on the hunting was like almost impossible to make crates. But now they made it so you get more carcasses when you kill Grims, like 3 or something like that, and then for the bigger ones like wolves and others, you get 5. Maybe that'll help make crates easier, like hunting crates easier, and maybe it might help actually making specific stuff that requires hides and leveling that a little more like comparable to other
that
stuff.
Was needed. I agree it's a band-aid fix, but oh my god, that was needed.
It was definitely needed, but it was a band-aid fix because it's not in line with what they really want to do with the hunting system, because they opted to do fishing before hunting, which I'm still not sure exactly why that was the reason. I don't know, I think hunting would have been more useful than the fishing, but
I think fishing is a very casual activity, and going into Steam,
you have to actually pay attention to use this one, remember?
Yeah, but no, you're right. And it's all in the lawless zones and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, no, you're right.
Yeah, I'm like,
but I still think it was somehow influenced by the Steam decision. Maybe they wanted to showcase. I mean, we have a talking point for that coming up, but
yeah. I feel like you're right. You're right.
Good.
They might have been wanting to showcase their naval, since there's nothing really to do with naval other than sail from port to port. But so maybe that's the reason they did that. They also wanted to showcase their new boats and shit. I don't know. I mean, you see, there's certain things we don't exactly know what their decision is, and like that's not for us to know. It's for us to test, right? But it's also now. I don't know. I know they don't want me saying.
Well, what's he cheesing? What are you cheesing for? Say it.
It's obviously as people who've been in the Astro Creation community for a longer period of time, we understand that this is not an early access. This is an alpha still, but for the general public who are about to play this, this is a early access, and this should have a higher bar to them, or feels like it, since they're selling it for such a cheaper price. They're selling it for New World price, and then people are gonna be like, this game is even, at least some of the mechanics aren't even halfway fleshed out as New World was.
Right.
Not saying they won't get there, but like, I don't know, it may catch a few people by surprise that this is not a game still, even though they're selling it at the price of a game. You hear me?
I will say the silver lining for you guys over Intrepid is we will, because I got no doubts that we're going to grow a lot during this Steam launch thing. We will.
You're going to take your lickings, though. You're going to take your lickings, though.
You're going to take your lickings, but we will try our best to read your fine print. We're going to let people know that it's an alpha, okay? We'll emphasize that point.
Obviously, we're going to try our best to, but that doesn't mean that people are going to take what we say as what they want. That people are going to feel the way they want to. We can't change the way other people feel about how they felt like their money should have been received. Like if someone buys a sandwich and they expect that sandwich to be of a certain caliber and they eat it, and they're going to complain to the chef, like they're going to be like, what? I spent $30 on this sandwich. This sandwich feels like I should have spent $10 on it.
You think Falco's being like facetious and shit, but it's really like that. I went to Applebee's once, and this old lady was sitting across from me where I was eating, hurt. Something was wrong with her steak. It was like the smallest thing. Like it was too cold, or it was a little overcooked or something. And she
Right.
threw the biggest fit.
Yeah.
Like people, if they don't like what they get for their money, just because you're not like that doesn't mean other people aren't like that, right?
Exactly.
Like people want to know what they're getting before they get it.
People in the MMO community already feel beaten down by these by these games and taken advantage of. So you're all now they feel you might be pulling the wool over their eyes. So
this is like feeding an overcooked steak to someone who's pissed off at how many overcooked steaks they've had in their life.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And
we're already short fuses in the MMO community.
We already have people talking like that are content creators outside of the media community, freaking basically saying this game is never gonna launch and and just outlandish shit, which we don't agree with.
I hate all the people coming into the Ashes scene talking like they've been here forever and they know the game's not gonna launch. They don't even play the damn alpha.
Yeah.
Like all these people that come out the woodworks whenever there's news on this game,
right?
And then they bring their little doomium and they spread like out. It is kind of deceitful the way they spread their agenda.
Right. And it's not going to stop. It's probably going to get even worse.
It's going to get even worse. And this is the one thing I will sympathize with Steven and Intrepid on. I wouldn't like it if this was my game, and then that's how the sort of the YouTube cycle worked every time there was news. So I'd be pissed.
So I do feel bad for Steven at times with that. Like, obviously he knows what he signed up for. That's where he put his money. He put his money where his mouth is, you know. Not many people can, but it's like, it's at the same time you understand what this entails. You understand it. He understands it, you know.
He's a big boy.
He is, you know. And yeah, just be understand it. Yeah, I don't know. That's just we're all we can say, all in all, is that we're concerned. We're concerned.
I mean, you know, I'm not actually that concerned.
I'm more concerned about the initial impression, not about like if we actually if you
can make it past that.
Yeah.
Man, okay, a few positives though from the PTR so far. The recipes are much more doable.
Yeah, easy.
There's new visuals on a lot of the items. A lot of the weapons, like Forsaken Blade, a bunch of weapons, they have brand new skins on them. Yeah. So, you know, shout out to the visual effects team.
They put new cloaks too.
Cloaks. Yeah, new cloaks. New icons for the items. Like, go look at the new gem icon. I thought like the cut gems, those were beautiful.
The new artisanship, you can actually see every artisan or every item you can make basically in the game, or maybe most of them.
Yeah, you can see. You don't have to actually have the recipe now to look it up, so you can go through and be like, okay, what's the item I'm looking for? Right. You can go do that in the artisan menu,
which kind of really defeats the like wiki for that specific reason, because but
yeah, it does. It kind of defeats the wiki. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it is a good quality of life.
Yeah, definitely.
Can't argue with that.
Definitely.
The early recipes are actually craftable. We got like this sash recipe from a quest, and it was what did it say? It said any tanned leather or something like that.
It said any timber and any like freaking any like thread oil or something like that. Any thread
or oil, or it was. It's you can use anything you get.
Yeah.
You're gonna have gear.
And you get gear more quickly. They actually made the drop rates for, at least so far we've tried up to level 6, actually like feasible. That was a big contingency, because obviously we played in the previous like test, and we didn't get a full set of gear until like level 20. So that they definitely like made that better. You actually get gear from quests, so you don't have to worry about getting drops as much anymore. Early on, at least, to initiate. I don't know. They did a lot of. There's a lot of good that was done. But I mean, we know that. We know that. I mean, I will say, I know I'm the bearer of bad news. You know, Falco's a negative Nancy. You know, he does not talk positive.
Hold on, no, we're not having this. You are one of the best assets in this entire community. This man Falco. The game could be fucking dead, and he will still be uploading to keep people interested in your game, Steven. This man Falco is a fucking asset, and treat him as such.
Hell no, I'm not an asset. I'm an ass.
We need some W Falcos in the comments.
I'm an ass. Actually, didn't someone say that in the comment section? They're like, dang, Falco's the crash out goblin over here.
They did. And they also DM'd us on Discord. You know what's funny? This motherfucker, he called me the voice of reason and Falco the voice of chaos. I'm the voice of chaos. chaos. Stop confusing us.
I
I'm the
was
voice
like,
of
what?
chaos.
I was like, what do
He's
you,
like,
what do
did
you
I
mean?
do?
I was like, bro, what? I was like 50 Cent for a second. I was like, bro, why are you trying to fight me? Like, what?
Right?
Oh, god damn. But I don't know. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, obviously they put the new weapons in and we're happy finally we were getting a new differentiation of weapons, but obviously I will say we still need armor is another thing that's not in the game yet, or like different
Oh,
armor
what do you mean?
skins, like when you
Oh,
when you
different
use like
armor.
the tide piercer and like
Oh
certain
yeah,
sets
it
like
all
that, they
just
have the
looks like
same.
that medium set, that
Yeah,
placeholder medium set with the
yeah,
hood and the bear
like
for. Yeah,
I'm like, what the heck happened? You have
okay.
all these sets
That's.
but like no
I mean,
assets or
I'm hoping that's next on the totem pole. I know it's pretty time consuming to change each item individually,
Definitely,
you know.
definitely, definitely. It definitely is. But I
So
mean, it's good to bring up and make sure it's no notice.
it is, yes.
Um,
It's noticeable.
yeah,
So just let that
definitely,
be known. That
definitely, definitely.
there's not that many items or unique item sets
Right, especially
individually.
when there's we're going into a situation right now where they will be introducing a cash shop with at cosmetics, but there
Oh yeah,
is
that's
no
ugh.
cosmetic armor yet, like for the
Mhm.
actual initial sit.
Right.
So
Because
isn't that kind of weird? Like you don't have actual armor in the game, different assets, but you're gonna sell
so,
assets,
because
whatever.
if you correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty
Like,
sure in the Ashes of Creation cash shop, they get the skins that you buy. They're not like they're gonna be skins of items in the game, right?
ugh. I mean,
There's gonna be
that's what they were.
some.
That's what they were currently for when we were doing like the old $300 packs. I'm
Yeah.
not sure how they're gonna be for this one. I don't know that
Okay.
much, but I'm
Well,
assuming they're gonna look better than the current
yeah,
Tide
they're not gonna
Piercer.
look like
Like,
Tide Piercer and River Stalker and stuff like
yeah,
that. You
yeah.
know.
Like Second Sword Outpost, like gear, like there's like all the stuff the Forge Lord or Forge, the
Oh
Forge gear
shit.
look like freaking.
Yeah. Because you
Oh,
open that quest, you open the bag, the magical bag of goodies, which only has physical armor in it.
yeah, like
You open that, it gives you some settler initia
you're right.
or settler militia forearms, and they're standard plate forearms.
Right,
You
like the
know.
only gear we have like is like the polished 10 looking gear, the freaking Forsaken gear. Like there's just not a lot of diversity in the armor, even though there are a lot of sets. I'm happy there's a lot of
Yeah.
sets. I get it. You guys have a lot of shit on your plate. I'm not trying to freaking be like, dang, we can't win. I get it.
Right.
There's a lot on the plate. I'm just saying there's certain things that are going. These are things that people may notice when they jump in and they're new and they see that their sets don't change unless they go to Carfin or unless they go to what's called Steel Bloom. But if they start in the in the freaking anvils, they ain't gonna see nothing different really because there's no
Dude,
big POIs like that. So
the anvils is rough.
right,
Like I wanted to start up there because I like the goat mount.
right.
And I also want the low queue times because I know not a lot of people are going to go to the anvils. But we had a long discussion today privately,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we're pretty sure we're starting in the Riverlands, right?
Oh yeah, I would tell everyone to. Actually, don't listen to me
Yeah.
because I don't want to crash the servers. Because
I mean, they're gonna.
they did say they're changing it from 8K to 5K because he's afraid of his servers going down. Um, which is honest. I like the honesty. Because he's
Yeah.
honest. He's like, I don't know.
See, that's like, yeah, that was good communication right there.
I love that
We may not
honesty.
be happy with what he said, but we are
Yeah,
happy with the way he communicated it, which is rare for Intrepid.
right.
So we want to encourage them where we like it, you know.
Definitely, definitely.
That was good. That
that
was
was
good
amazing.
communication
It was amazing. I was happy
and
because I'm like,
honest.
okay. I would love to know how many servers there's gonna be, but maybe he doesn't know
Yeah, we
because
don't know yet.
people haven't bought the game yet, so he doesn't know how many servers he's actually gonna spin up. But
Yeah.
I would love for him to say that, even though obviously you could put two and two together. But I don't think Steven's gonna say that. It would be great if he was
No.
like, people haven't bought the fucking game yet, so how we don't know how many. We can speculate how many people actually are gonna purchase based off a wish list, but no one actually has. They can't purchase it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So
And there's not a lot of wiggle room, right? Like the second the wish list ends, the realms have to open. You know,
exactly,
so you don't
exactly.
have that period where you're like, okay, well, 40% purchased, so we'll open this. They don't have that.
Right.
And I don't know how
I'm
fast they can
wondering
spin
why
them
you
up.
can't like pre-purchase. Like you could
Yeah,
wish list it, but why can't you pre? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe
That's
Steam doesn't.
interesting.
It must be a Steam policy thing because I highly doubt Intrepid is the reason why you can't pre-purchase it. They
Yeah,
would.
that's true.
They've pre-sold a lot of shit to us.
That is true. Yeah, that is. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We're not
Yeah.
trying to be the bearer of bad news, but we got to keep it real because
We've noticed a lack of realism in the community lately.
that was perfect. That was perfect. We won't be saying
Call
any
a spade a
names.
spade.
We won't be
We're
saying
not
any names anymore because of prior obligations. But yeah, we've seen a lack of realism in the community, and we have to be the real. We have to keep it a being, even if it's not very nice or very, I don't know, very
socially correct.
sensitive. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's not very. It's not. Yeah, we gotta keep it a being, especially considering the fact that that's why you guys are here. We're not. I don't know. Comment down below. Do you think we're toxic? You guys think we are? We are a little harsh. What do you guys?
No,
what would you call it?
We've asked this in previous episodes, and everyone who comments agrees with us that we're not overly critical. We're not toxic.
Right.
So I think it's mostly in our heads. I think we're okay.
Yeah, I'm just making sure because I'm like.
I mean, like the reason why we bring this up so often, it was actually perfectly displayed this week for us.
Yeah.
A lot of people got interviews.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what was the I'm not okay. Hold on.
We can't say names. No names.
We're
no
not
names.
being toxic. I'm not being
No
toxic.
names,
I'm not gonna say names.
We don't name and shame. Had to ask
But
anymore.
you know, like what was the common theme among all the people who were invited to talk? You know, and get interviews and all that.
They were nice.
They're overwhelmingly positive people.
Overwhelmingly positive. Yeah.
So yeah, we understand we're shooting ourselves in the foot here a little bit.
We definitely understand, but it's like one of those things. Also, you hear me, like, keep it a being. It's like, let's say hypothetically change our tone, you know, for the greater good, whatever you want to call it, and then we're still treated like the outcast. And what was the point of, you know, like, I get, you know, it was
right.
It wasn't to the benefit of our community. It was to the benefit. You know, it wasn't to our. It was, you know, it didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
the benefit. I mean, and I will never be the one who goes to bat for a corporation over our community. That's never gonna happen.
Definitely.
And it was kind of displayed this week. I don't know if you guys caught it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
maybe
say
you guys
where.
didn't. We're not gonna point out. We're not gonna say any where it was, or any of that. But if you guys have been paying attention to what's been going on in the community, like in the past few weeks, you can see where some of the, I guess you would call it, fuck, how do I say that?
Yeah, right.
Damn.
This is so touchy. Like,
yeah, it's touchy as fuck.
Let's
put it this way. It wasn't for the community. That's all.
It was not.
It wasn't for the community.
It wasn't for the community. It wasn't for the
community. All right, I'll keep it there.
Well, that kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, we can keep it there. Let's move on to something gameplay related, shall we? Since we actually play the game.
Yeah, since we play the game, we actually give gameplay stuff. Yeah, say it. What were you saying?
We actually post gameplay stuff. I was just saying, I don't know, the concept of they actually went through with the change of removing the diminishing curve on power.
Oh yeah, that was interesting.
And now power just scales linearly to infinity.
It's kind of broken, bro. Honestly,
there's no fall off.
I fought a bard with full legendary gear, bro. It fucking destroyed me in like 10 seconds, and I had full legendary gear too, and I was a ranger.
Oh, shit. So we're back to phase 1 where people were juicing up their level 1
if they have all legendary gear, their bards melting you with all its resonance stacks. I couldn't even outkill him on my ranger. He was destroying.
Those are in the rock paper scissors triangle. You know, Ranger should destroy Bard.
Yeah.
We were told that the whole time leading up to Alpha 2, this was going to obey the combat triangle, right?
Yeah.
We were told that. I'm pretty sure.
100%. And that didn't feel like it was obeying it at all.
I know it's not balanced for 1v1s though. That's unfair. I know.
It's not. But going off of that, it's not balanced for 1v1s, but why do we continue to have 1v1 tournaments when this game is not meant for 1v1s?
Boom. Good question, Falco.
I'm just keeping it a being. Like, can anyone like let me know? Like, I'm cool if if they want to balance it for 1v1s, but all I've heard, and this is from the horse's mouth, you know, is that this game was not meant to be balanced around 1v1s. So that's why, I mean, like, cool do we have duels? I'm cool with it. I like it. It's something new. Obviously, people wanted it, and people seem to really enjoy 1v1s, but that wasn't the initial intent to balance this game around 1v1s. That's why we have such large scale like battles and shit like that. So I'm still kind of confused.
I think it's a good analogy with like Smash Bros. You know how Sakurai has always said that Smash Bros is not meant to be played competitive. It's a fun party game.
Right.
And so they refuse to make or endorse any like official competitive Smash or make updates for competitive Smash and stuff like that.
But they endorse 1v1s. Intrepid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is it shows that Intrepid is, you know, like still young and malleable.
Okay.
Like, because we're like I'm saying, you know, Smash has been around for a long time and people fucking love it, and it's not going anywhere, even though it might. Who knows? Who knows what's going on with the next Smash game? But either way, it's a staple. It's legendary.
Right.
It got there by sticking to what it was.
Right.
And I don't feel like Intrepid is currently doing that. They're changing a lot. They're moving quick, and I know this is early access alpha, so you got to move fast and break shit.
Mm-hmm.
But they're changing a lot of core designs. Wouldn't you agree?
I mean,
and all these 1v1 tournaments, not all of them, but there's been some 1v1 tournaments, and it's like, can we get, I don't know, 20v20 tournaments or something like that?
Right. I mean,
if this is really supposed to be like a big Arc Age lineage type game,
right? Like, this is, I don't know. It just feels
stick true.
Stay true. I know it's very hard for them. They've been balancing. I will give them this. They have been trying to balance like HP and damage and all that shit very quickly on the fly and shit like that. I feel like it's not where it needs to be still, personally. Some people may think that otherwise, like tanks may think otherwise, because tanks have so much freaking HP now. They had more HP. There was a tank that had 40k HP before they took HP away, and that was crazy because they have so much mitigation that it scales basically with their HP. So it's like it was kind of stupid. Which they toned that back. But there's a lot of I don't know. Right now, the game's not balanced. It's not early access balanced, depending on where you call. Obviously, it's up to your perception, like, or up to your what you consider early access. You know,
right? It's a vague term that's all encompassing.
It's very vague.
Early access could be Alpha 1 or Beta 2. You know?
Right.
Like, what are we supposed to do with that?
Early access could be as early as the first, like you said, the first alpha, or 3 days before it goes into open beta.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I don't know, something about it. That's why this term is not a good term to use. It's not a good term to use.
I mean, like we said, it might not be their choice. Maybe Steam is like, we only have early access in the launch. Like, pick one.
Definitely.
You know?
Definitely. I agree. Yeah, obviously there's a lot up in the air with why this is. Where are we gonna go? What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, speaking of Steam, make sure you guys connect your Steam accounts, because we're all going to be playing through the Steam launcher on the 11th. I didn't catch that news. I was out. Falco told me about it.
Yep.
So you got to connect your Steam account. Take screenshots of your key bindings if they're unique, and you put a lot of effort into setting up your Intrepid account, because it's all going to be wiped. And you're porting over to Steam now.
Yeah.
So take screenshots of your settings, connect your Steam account, be ready to go for the December 11th launch.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any other warnings before we move on?
Make sure you have time.
Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel before that.
Yeah. And also comment down below Burrito Bowl.
Yeah. Dang, look at him. This man's eating he's eating the red clay chunks or the rancid cheese.
Oh god. Ooh.
Oh, I had a bug today. When we were doing our anvil, this is why it's important to test the PTR. We were doing the anvil's PTR, and I had a stack, because you know the rations you get from the mobs that they're like half as good as the ones you buy from the stores or you craft. Up in the anvils, they're called red clay chunks, and you get them from mobs up there. And I think I had a stack of 17, and I ate one of them just so I can do the Destiny's quest, because you have to eat rations, and I wanted to see if it worked for that. And it consumed the whole stack. I lost the whole stack of rations. And I'm like, well, fuck, man. The good thing I have another stack, because they're so common. But, you know, just It's definitely
it's
early
not supposed to be.
access.
It's not supposed to be happening because we checked in what's called the ruins of Ayla, and I ate a rancid cheese or whatever it's called from there,
And it didn't
and
happen.
it only ate one of the 20 that I had. So one of them's a bug. One of them's a bug.
One of them is a bug.
Whichever one you want, they prefer to do. But yeah, I mean, it's funny. I don't know. Like I said, we want to be critical, but we also, we're trying to keep it PG.
Man, oh god, it sucks. I had a whole crash out in my head planned, ready to tell you guys. Maybe we can do this for a members only video, because when we get more tier 2 members, we're posting a monthly video only for the tier 2 members.
Yeah.
And that could be, I'm gonna have to look more at the terms and conditions of what we may or may not have signed. But there's gotta be an outlet where we can just spew.
Keep it a beam. Keep it a beam, and not
keep it a beam, so to speak.
Skirt around the details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We need a lawyer.
Definitely. Yo, Polar, can we get you a
Polar.
lawyer? I'm kidding.
Yeah, instead of your fucking bitch ass lawyer threatening to sue Coking Clinic, how about you come over and help us?
He would not.
God,
He would never. He would never.
Unbelievable.
Fuck it. I'll have to talk to my lawyer. Fuck. Dang.
Okay. Anyway, so the Harbinger and sport fishing showcase. Was it sport fishing or sports fishing? I remember Margaret was like
fishing.
Sport singular? Okay,
Sport
Margaret was
fishing.
very punctual at the start. She was very intentional. She's like, it's sport fishing, not sports fishing.
Yeah.
So it was beautiful. We'll start off with the sport fishing. It was beautiful. I'm not gonna lie.
It was
I
dope.
enjoyed that. The birds they
you
added.
talk about what you're.
Oh yeah.
So I was bringing
Yeah,
up.
I should
Bring
talk
it
about
up.
it.
Bring
I should talk
it
about
up.
it. They stole my idea.
I'm kidding. Don't say that.
No,
But
I'm not kidding. Hold on, I gotta pull it up though. So hold on. Entertain the crowd while I go through my Reddit history.
Okay. Basically, this man came up with an idea while we were playing New World. If you guys don't remember, you definitely don't remember because you guys are new. But we had a podcast on Rebirth on New World called Voices of Eternum.
And we made it first. Sorry. My fault. I didn't mean to say that. That was I have asthma. No, I don't. But
and we used to like try and give ideas similar to how we do for this, but obviously New World is no more, so we're not there. But we used to give a lot of good ideas out, and they never were really. At least we thought they were good, and they fell on deaf ears. At least we never got any love over there either. So yeah, and he posted something on Reddit. About
this was I haven't pulled it up. This was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Because New World had a big issue, if you guys remember. And I'm not gonna lie and say it wasn't self-serving. I invested in like a shit ton of fishing bait on
But
that
at
game
least you're honest about being self-serving.
Yeah. I mean,
You see,
yeah,
you're the honesty's right there.
I'm always honest. Don't worry about it.
The honesty.
But I invested in a shit ton of fishing bait, and I was like, I know this is a good idea, bro. It would be a perfect fit for this MMO. I put this 4 years ago on Reddit. I was like, fishing bait has the issue where the supply vastly outpaces the demand, and the result is top tier fishing bait going for 0.02 coins. The solution is to let us chumming. Let us use fishing bait to revitalize fishing hotspots. Give us an option for one player to toss around 500 bait in the water to bring the fishing hotspot back. This would serve as a communal activity at the expense of one person. And also, this is a New World specific idea or top point, but it said this works perfectly because there are 3 tiers of hotspots and 3 tiers of fishing bait. So it was a perfect fit for New World, and it got a lot of upvotes and a lot of traction on Reddit, and everyone loved it. It got 1,000 upvotes, which is
That's a lot. That's a lot.
It's not that much.
That's a lot.
But
that's 1,000 people. That's like more than that's more than the freaking server of Astro Creation the last week.
Yeah, it was kind of tough. I mean, but this is back when New World was popping, so maybe it wasn't that much at the time, but it was up there for a while, and I got a lot of comments and stuff like that. Everyone's saying, I kind of like this. I don't fish, but it seems like a very solid idea. I'd love to throw a bunch of bait into the water and make okay, hold on. What did this guy say? I'd love to throw a bunch of bait into water anywhere and make a temporary hotspot. This is what Ashes did. Fishing with others is great. But sometimes I want to get all the catches. That's a good idea. Solid idea. Love this, bro. Just a pro tip: buy all the top tier bait after the update because this might make it into the game. It never did. Don't worry.
Psych.
I like it. I love it. Not a bad idea, bro. Like chumming is, and I'm not taking the credit for this, but it's literally. I mean, it's not a hard idea to think of, so
It's
I'm
not at all.
I can't take any idea for this.
He's kidding, by the way, about Intrepid taking his idea. By the way, he does not mean it because obviously it was 4 years ago on a New World freaking
on a
Reddit.
New World Reddit. Even though I know Steven stays on Reddit, he's always on Reddit.
He stays on Reddit, and
it would actually be a very, very good thing if he was on the New World Reddit 4 years ago looking for ideas.
Yeah.
That would make me even more confident in Ashes, you know?
Yeah, but he probably.
I would love that. But I don't think he was. I think obviously they came up with this on their own.
Yeah.
But they actually put it in the game. That's the moral of the story here. And I had something written down. What did I want to say? Because we just take notes for shit to talk about. Yeah. And so it goes to show that Intrepid has good ideas that New World doesn't, or at least is willing to put them into the game.
Right.
Because it was a perfect fit for New World, and we never saw it in the damn game.
Yep. I mean,
and this is alpha.
Yeah,
alpha, and we're seeing it.
It's gonna be dope. Like it's very encouraging that they're doing that. Obviously we saw the showcase. Some of the values for like selling fish and stuff wasn't very good. They'll fix that at some point. But overall, the system seems pretty dope. It's kind of like treasure maps. Treasure maps are dope in practice, but they kind of just aren't worth doing. You know?
Well, they used to be.
They used to be, but like currently they are not. Yeah. I hope that doesn't become sport fishing. You know?
I could see that. It was a big pain in the ass to get that one fish back to the vendor to sell it for 8 or 9 silver. You know?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it has other uses than just selling it to the vendor. Like maybe you can, process it for some super rare oil or something like that.
Yeah, probably not yet.
Probably not yet. But
at some point, hopefully.
I'm assuming you're gonna do more than just sell it to the vendor, right?
Yeah. I would say sport fishing is the coolest new thing we have. Like aesthetically, it's the coolest thing because it adds life to the water. Like there's fish swimming under, there's freaking birds flying above.
All these animations.
Yeah, there's
and the ships that have the vessels to hold your catches in. Like it's fucking beautiful, man.
But I feel like the Harbinger update, I'm sold on it. I feel like the Harbinger actual what they call it, Nexus, or what the fuck they call it, Enclave. I forgot the freaking word they use for it. But the little thing they fly in on, I guess they call it the Harbinger. I don't know what it is, but basically you get specific materials from there. If you guys weren't following along with the live update, the live stream, you can get specific things like, I forgot what was the word for the materials. There's 2 materials that you get. You remember the name?
Oh, you're talking about the corrupted shards?
Corrupted.
Are you talking about the ore?
Or something like that. Excorium.
Oh,
I think it's called.
Yeah, something like that.
But basically, there's 2 materials. There's one that lets you upgrade. Like you can turn basically corrupted material or corrupted. Like let's say you get corrupted wood from the Harbinger update or the Harbinger area. You can turn that wood into any type of material that's not corrupted. So you can turn it into willow. And you can pick, and you can upgrade it specifically, but with the specific materials. And there's also a new PvP mechanic with the Harbinger update, which some people may not like. If you guys weren't paying attention, if you touch there's a specific chest, I forgot the exact name of it, but it looks like a giant blood boil. If you touch it, even if you just touch it, it takes 60 seconds for one to open this chest. But if you just touch it, you get a blood mark on you, and it permanently, not permanently, for 60 minutes you have you're purple flagged. Basically, you're a combatant. Even if you log out, it doesn't go down if you log out, and it doesn't go down if you die. So you're 60 minutes flagged, even if you die 20 times.
I'm not saying this was us. I'm not trying to take credit for everything, but just like 2 or 3 episodes ago, we did say that if you attack a caravan, you should get a 60-minute flag.
That'd be crazy. Yeah.
And then I mean, maybe someone saw that and they're like, you know what? We haven't touched the 60-minute flag yet.
Yeah. I think it's cool. I think that, I mean, the chests, they seem to get pretty decent loot. When he opened one of them, It was a 60-minute time to open it, by the way. While
pretty
you're
decent
flagged,
loot.
you're flagged.
It filled his whole inventory. It was
Yeah.
awesome loot.
He got tons of the corrupted material that lets you like turn like materials that is corrupted into like any tier of material you want. Plus he got 5 like glowing glint. He got a bunch of like armor and shit. And it seems like a pretty cool thing, and it still has more. The Harbinger update, this is just, I guess you would call it Harbinger Part 1, because they still are trying to put a dungeon. I guess we're not technically in the Harbinger, we're in like the lobby of that shit, and I guess there's supposed to be a giant dungeon under the Harbinger, which they will be putting out at some point in the first quarter of next year. At least that's what Steven like said, or they're hoping to. Like I said, don't take my word for it. That man Steven is a little he kind of gets our hopes up sometimes, so it could be later.
Yeah, he does.
So don't take his word with a grain of salt, a large grain of salt. So, but that, I mean, not saying that it's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen, but the time frame is probably gonna be different. There's a lot. It's gonna be cool. I just hope that we have enough people to actually kill it, because it's not an 8-man thing. It's a raid type of thing. So you're gonna need raids to take out these freaking harbingers. And if people don't take them out, they're gonna grow, and they can seep in. I was told they could seep into towns, and if they seep into areas where Tumac is, it can corrupt Tumac, and Tumac can destroy nodes if it.
Oh no! It'll corrupt Tumac at his spawn right before he gets killed by a giant guild every morning.
Yeah, he's gonna get killed.
I'm so sick of hearing about Tumac mechanics, bro. Like, just shut up. Just stop.
If it corrupts Tumac, it gotta boost his level by like 40 levels or some shit. Like,
make him a level 18 star. That's the only way he's not gonna get killed on spawn.
You gotta make him a raid boss at that point if he gets corrupted or some shit like that. Like,
he already is a raid boss, isn't he?
Nah, I mean he needs to be a mega raid boss or some shit.
Like, he's not gonna have the chance to get corrupted. I wouldn't worry about it.
Imagine if Tuma got corrupted and his like weapons, he has a corrupted variant of his weapons or some shit. That would be cool.
You think if you kill a corrupted boss and it drops shit, you can craft any of the weapons from him or any of the drops he has?
I mean, I would
kind of like the materials.
I wouldn't be surprised. That'd be
like
cool.
Corrupted variants would be very cool. A corrupted Tumac, the longbow, the sword of the short sword. The sword. Yeah, it looks so cool. It's such a cool looking sword. It just sucks.
Right.
But it has a really cool skin on it. A corrupted version where it's red instead of like blue or white. That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool.
I can see that.
That'd be cool. Dang.
Oh man. You guys should see some of the new models that were put in the game by the VFX team. Just go through and look at them. You have to. They're so good.
Look dope. The swords look dope. The bows look dope.
Yeah.
They have a lot of good. Whoever made their, I guess you would call it their like weapons and stuff. They did a good job. Like, it's not freaking like trash. Like, it's not New World esque. So I'll give them that. They did the Lord's work. They had some really good visual effects artists, or not visual effects. What's it called? Who makes weapons? It's not visual effects.
I don't know.
Tech art,
maybe.
I don't know.
Artists.
They have a lot of good. They have a lot of good artists at Intrepid. Let's put it that way. There you go. Yeah. I don't know. I'm hopeful. How long do you think people are gonna stay playing the PT or the early access before they fall off?
They're gonna fall off. Are we talking under 50%?
I'm talking about fall off like they did for Phase 3.
Damn. Yeah, they fell off hard on Phase 3.
Yeah. Phase 3 was only 3 months, by the way. Phase 2 was longer than Phase 3.
That's not even including 2.5.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Damn. I think we're gonna get a solid 10 weeks of Steam players.
If we only get 10 weeks, that's wild.
I think 10 weeks is a long time, bro. And by the way, you fucking assholes, that 10 weeks where the servers are popping, guess what? I'm gonna be uploading that for the next 2 years.
Yep. Yeah, because guess what, assholes? We're the only people who upload actual gameplay narrative content where we tell a story with our shit. And guess what? What if we didn't do that? You know how hard it is to get content in a game where no one cares?
Off. It's like because we still get complaints even though we've addressed it. Why are you uploading such old content? Why is this footage so old? It's like, go watch someone else.
Like, I'm about to say, yo, why does no one play this game after 2 months? I don't say that. I'm gonna start saying that. Why does no one play this game after 2 months? Why does no one play it?
I don't know. I'm still playing it. I don't know why they stopped.
God,
I don't speak for them.
I'm gonna start saying that.
It's always fun to go off. Makes you feel better.
Sorry, if I can't go off on anyone else, I'll go off on my own community.
Right? It's like I'm in therapy nowadays, so I'm
Yeah.
trying to be more in tone and more in alignment with my emotions.
Honestly, this
So-
is therapy right here. This is therapeutic.
This is dark therapy. I have good
Yeah.
therapy, and then this is dark therapy.
I love this therapy. This is like, it's like I gotta. Maybe I should start talking shit
Yeah.
on Reddit too. I'm sure that's why people do it, because it's therapy.
No, if you start talking shit on Reddit, then Steven's really gonna hate you. He's always on Reddit. He sees everything on there.
I'm already hated.
Yeah, there's no two ways about it. We're already hated.
We're already hated. It's all good,
They be
though.
giving interviews to people who don't even
Yeah.
play the game. Like, it's so unserious. It's so it's so Mickey Mouse. Like, it's so unserious.
It's like I'm gonna keep it a beam right here. I'm not even trying to play no victim. I'm not a victim. I created my own situation. We created our own situation by the way that we carry ourselves. That's just the way it is. But can I be a little salty that it ended this way? I can. But yeah, I agree with you on that. You know what I mean, I agree on you. Like, we try our hardest. Obviously, we don't know everything. We don't know everything. We just speak from our own opinions on the game. Just because we say it doesn't mean it's fucking law. It doesn't mean it has to be done. But
well, I feel like if you send 25 friend requests and they all get ignored, and then you DM them, and all those DMs get ignored, and then all of a sudden there's interviews going left and right, and we're still, left on red 24/7. It ain't hard to draw a conclusion. I don't feel like
it definitely is.
It ain't hard.
So I was like, I'm gonna say it because this is why people like me, and if no one else likes me, you can lick my ass. But I feel like I'm like the fat friend. Like,
I used to be him. I know how it is.
Like I feel like I'm left on red. Like I'm just the fat guy that like no one fucks with. But me and him, me and this guy right here, we go and freaking eat buckets of food and giant cookies and shit, and just don't worry about it. Don't worry where this came from. By the way, type down cookie. Type cookie down below. But yeah, I don't know. I know we tried to stay away from this. Most of the time, you guys are already out of here by now. And if you're watching this far and you comment something mean, why the fuck are you here? Get out of here. Why are you here still? It's been an hour. Like, get out.
Right? We get fucking haters who are like, at 48 minutes, why would you say this? I agree. You guys are so like it's 48 minutes in.
Right.
Clearly you enjoyed the fucking show.
Right.
I'm not good at dealing with weirdos on YouTube, bro.
I'm not. I gotta keep it a beat. I gotta.
It's a skill. It's a skill you gotta learn.
It's one of those things, man. Sometimes it's like, obviously our lives would be better if we just shut the fuck up and only said nice shit. But
just
like,
shut up and glaze.
That's my 9 to 5. Like, I have to have somewhere where I don't shut the fuck up and fucking I do Excel sheets. Yeah, like, I do that enough. I smile and grin and wave at the fucking people passing by every day. Like,
as soon as it hits 5 p.m., the water cooler talk ends and the gloves come off.
Exactly, and I start to say what needs to be said and not what people want to be said. It's just the way it is. Yeah. And like I said, I want this game to succeed. We're not talking mean shit or saying stuff that can be skewed or felt as being like mean or hateful or hurtful. We're not saying anything like that because of that. We want this game to succeed. We wouldn't be making content on it every week and consistently and doing this if we want. Obviously, we want to be full-time content creators at some point. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be disingenuous to you guys and be like, no, we just do this for fun. Obviously, we have fun doing it, but we want to keep it a beam with you guys and keep it a beam with the devs. I feel like most of the devs understand that we're trying to build the game or make the game better from at least our experiences. Obviously, it takes a fucking giant conglomerate of people to play this game, for it to actually work. So just because we like something doesn't mean that like everyone else is going to, because like we've seen, this game doesn't function if it's 1,000 people on a server.
Yeah. And they grinds to a halt. Every system start collapsing left and right.
Right. Like, this game just doesn't, like, if it does that again, I don't know what the hell Intrepid's gonna do to get people back, because they already yeah,
They
they put the ace up their sleeve with
yeah.
this.
And that's why we hounded them so hard. And if you go back, like, I don't know, 5 episodes before the fresh start, we were like, these things need to happen before a fresh start, because
Right,
they need to learn and embrace the art of bringing back a dead realm without making a new one. You know,
right, right,
it's an important thing to learn in alpha before you're actually alive, and you can't just reset the realm.
right.
So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, like I predicted, we get 10 weeks out of this Steam launch, and then we're
Oh
back
man,
to.
I hope
10 weeks is a long time though. That's 2.5 months.
I hope 5 months. I hope they can start pumping out
Nah,
content like Steven
there's
kind
not
of
enough
said.
content for 5 months.
I hope that, I mean, Steven did say they're trying to bring in like ancillary groups, I guess, people that are like contractors to start working on content with their pipeline. So hopefully
Yeah,
they can get quick with it. Like, I mean, yeah, they definitely do. I mean, we know how these secondary companies can, or these like contracted companies can do well, because they did well with Brimstone Sands for New World.
hmm
So I'm assuming with Steven and like Unreal Engine 5's like
that's
architecture that they're
funny.
working around, they could hopefully get something going on a consistent basis, because yeah, man, this is it's shaky, and he knows it's shaky. I feel like he does. He just, it's one of those things, like he's like the flight attendant, like turbulence and shit. Like the flight attendant might be scared, but they can't show they're scared, because if they show they're scared, and the fucking everyone on the fucking
Yeah,
plane is gonna be
that's
like, what the fuck? Why the fuck are
that's
you
exactly
afraid?
it.
Why the fuck
Right?
are you afraid? I'm afraid. You're the fucking flight attendant. You own this shit all day. Like that shit would piss me off. But yeah, like he's on his flight attendant shit right now, and I can see right through it. But yeah. Fuck,
Well,
we said we weren't gonna say anything like that. We
no,
did.
but we're always going to, and that's probably why people tune in, because they want to hear
Oh
it. Every
God.
God, but until we actually have to face the consequences of it, I don't know if we'll change. I'm sorry, but I
Let's-
have been changing a lot lately, so who knows?
we said. I mean, we didn't say
I've been
any
putting.
names. We didn't mention anyone by name, but you probably know who we talking about.
You know who we're talking about. The typical Glazers.
Yeah, yeah.
Just they don't always have your best interest in mind. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying that too. Like that. Keep that in mind, guys. When you watch, sometimes we will tell you.
You can DM us privately. We'll tell you. DM us privately for our opinions.
Yeah,
But
you can do that. You can
I
do
don't
that as
know.
well.
What if you're affiliated with someone?
But I'm saying, like, we will tell you if like it's for our best interest. Like obviously,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
certain things we
course.
bring up, like members and stuff. Obviously, it's for the betterment of the channel. But I'm
And
not
so I
gonna
can
lie
get
to
a
your
better
face.
camera. Look at
Right.
this shit.
That shit's
I gotta-
trash.
My camera's like not even.
I'm
Look at
about to
Falco.
start. I'm
okay?
about to start a fund. I'm about to put a GoFundMe down there for a freaking camera.
That's what I'm streaming for the Steam launch.
I know. I'm
Little
kidding.
Timmy is
I'm
gonna.
kidding.
he's
These
gonna
aren't
buy
little
me a
Timmys. These
camera.
are big Timmys watching
No,
us.
okay, these are big
These
Timmys.
are
We're all
big
big Timmys in this community.
All right.
It's
You
exciting.
guys,
I'm looking
man.
forward to streaming though, because
Yeah. December
just
11th,
so many
guys.
cool things happen.
Come by.
Come by. A lot of cool moments get lost when you're not streaming. When you're making content,
Right.
you know.
If you guys have seen the freaking reels I've been putting out in the past few days, let me know what you guys think of them. You think they're funny? You think they're engaging? Are they entertaining? What do you like? Do you hate them? Do you not? Maybe you guys haven't seen them. I've been putting out reels on Twitter. Oh, not Twitter. Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
YouTube Shorts.
YouTube Shorts. Yeah. Let me know. I just want, sometimes you need a little feedback. Yeah. This man's going to be putting out reels and shorts and stuff like that. Look out for his.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
diversify our content.
Definitely, we have to. I
And-
mean, you gotta grow. As a person, as an individual, as a content creator, you can't stay stagnant, man. You know, we're gonna hopefully do you guys proud. Oh, we also never have said, if you made it this far, you probably already are subscribed, but subscribe at 1K subs. We will be doing live streams for the podcast. Right now, we are going to only do live streams on our main channels on like YouTube and like what's called on YouTube and Twitch. But at 1K on here, we will start doing live stream episodes. So yeah, do that. You got a word?
Well,
Yeah. You got any words?
No, I ain't really got a word. Maybe toothpick.
Toothpick. God damn, where'd you pull that from? Where'd you pull that?
Don't worry about it.
Where'd you this man pulled it out the wood on his fucking wall? He said
these streets ain't what they used to be, kid.
Oh hell no.
Beat it, toots.
This man got toothpick stuck in the wall.
Dang, I left my overcoat upstell. That'd be hard if I had a wall of toothpicks. Pull that shit out the support beam.
Hell no. That would be crazy.
Well, we had one more talking point, but we bullshitted for so long. It's
wait. No. We gotta do it.
It's an hour. It's a good question. I want to start the next one with it. It's good. I don't want it to be lost at the end.
Okay. Make sure you comment down questions because the next
no one's
episode.
making it this far.
Yeah, they will. All right, if you made it this far, type down freaking.
It's just DGen, and that's because he fell asleep at work. Like,
Probably.
There's no one else here.
No, I'm gonna say it anyway because I can't.
Okay.
Comment down below if you guys want, comment down below if you have any questions that you guys would like us to answer in the next episode or episodes coming up. And also become a member if you want to see episodes earlier, like we said in the beginning. But most importantly, comment down below comments and like the video. Let's try and get 150 likes. I think we got 100 on the last one.
I think we just about hit 100. We might be at 99 still. We were at 99 for a while.
Let's go to 150, boys. Come on, we gotta do better. We gotta all do better.
1 second. Before you guys go, before class is dismissed, let's see. Oh no, wait. I don't know why YouTube does that. You click switch accounts and you gotta do it twice for it to work. Hey, we're at 101. They crossed over.
Okay. You guys did good. Now we go plus ultra 150, boys. Let's kick it in the hyperdrive, boys. Come on, beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up. On some real shit though. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this.
What?
Oh,
sorry. I thought we got another member. It was another subscriber.
Sorry.
Aww.
I love you guys. You're great.
560. We're making waves, bro. We're crazy.
We're great. 440 to go, boys. I know we're bullshitting now, so you guys can leave now. Class is dismissed.
Don't forget to drink water and do your homework.
Drink water, do your homework. See you guys December. What? Fuck. December what?
It's December
14th.
10th, right?
14th.
14th?
No, my bad. 16th.
Oh shit! Yeah,
16th.
this is going up on the 9th, right?
Yeah.
Is Monday the 9th?
Monday's the 8th, so it'll be 8th.
Okay, so it's going up on the 9th.
And then 9 Tuesdays.
The 16th. Yeah. Okay, so we'll see you guys on the 16th.
With
December 16th.
Well, hopefully we have some good takes.
That's gonna be a good podcast. You guys do realize we've been doing the last like 5 podcasts off of no gameplay, right? We haven't been playing. This is literally just.
I mean, technically we played today. PTR though. PTR. But we didn't obviously progress because it's been getting wiped like every other day. So like.
Yeah. Like obviously we're not gonna make it past level 8 at the most. It's impossible.
Right. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we've been kind of cooking. You guys have been helping though with your comments and stuff down below. We appreciate that you guys just like us shooting the breeze. So that's why we know you'll enjoy the streams and stuff. So yeah, come by and ask questions there too. Like vibe out.
Well,
yeah.
With all that being said, this has been Falco and Yommi. Thank you for tuning into the Rebirth Radio, and we'll see you next Tuesday.
Peace out, boys.